Hey guys, it's Phoenix Dragon here, and it's time for some... Not that. Why are you not... There it is! Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if that picks it up. Haha, perfect. I can't make this bigger? What? Okay, so we are doing Valhalla tonight. It is a cyberpunk bartender simulator? Anyway, so we are going to get in this. We're going to select English, obviously. Because I can barely speak English. But hey, let's give it a try. I hope everybody's day has gone well. It's a Friday. We all need a drink, right? Let's go have one. Although I will stay sober. Just saying. Alright. A city that shouldn't exist. Wait, what? In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights. Hey, I was trying to read that. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, and or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. Downside is you gotta read fast. Can I not make this bigger? On a small road just seconds away from the main street somewhere near the slums, you can find... That's mouth. So we just call it Valhalla. Okay, I will turn the music down in just a sec, guys. A small oasis in the middle of a concrete desert. Fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. Only it's here where the story unfolds. Prologue. Settings. Thank you. Wow. Let's turn the background music way down. Actually, down completely, because I want to make sure that there's no, you know, but everything else, full screen, yes, thank you. Hey, Pepper! Ah! Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But the music in this is good. Do you want that music? I can do that. Well, I guess that music should be safe, right? Alright. I won't have it all the way up, though. There we go. Scan lines? What are scan lines? Oh. Oh, right. Okay, well, I'll put it there. There we go. And 4 months. That's awesome, Pepper. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't need to do that. Alright, we're gonna go prologue. Day 1. Because we should start with day 1. Evening. Well, at least one of my employees showed up. Huh? What about Gil? He mumbled something about holes and pests, and asked for a couple of days off. Business as usual, then. Not quite. How so? I mean us, not Gil. Business will be a tad different through the weekend. We got booked. That's a new one. Who made the booking? The Seafar Toy Company. They make toys for dogs. It's their anniversary or something like that. Thanks for the host engine. Much appreciated. We usually don't reserve the bar. Why do it this time? The clients are adorable. Excuse me? You'll see. Anything special I should know? They'll give you a ticket to trade in for any drink they want. Just do your usual thing. Fair enough. I'll be in my office. Call if you need me. Sure? Well, then... Add songs by clicking the titles on the left. You can remove them by right-clicking on their title or swapping 2 songs by clicking on both. I'm just gonna, like, put all of them in. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hassie 0. Cool. We watch, we protect. Buy that for $1. $60 for ramen? Let's put Boxy on. Lord Pumplerump. It's a corgi. Excuse me. I'll have a Grizzly Temple. Hello? A dog. A talking dog. Are you a Safer Toy Company? Yeah, did I arrive too early? No. The clients are adorable. Son of a bitch. A Grizzly Temple, right. Coming right up. This dog wants a Grizzly Temple. Now, if watching Luca has done anything, this should be interesting. Okay. I will not do what Luca Jin has done. I will not try and get everybody drunk. Alright, 3 of these things. 1, 2, 3. 3 Bronson. 1, 2, 3. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And 1 of these. All blended. Now to blend, you can't keep the mixer down until it shakes it. Haha. Here you go. Thanks. Yeah. still gonna turn this down just a bit. There we go. This is gonna be a long weekend, isn't it? Ariel Winerton. Hey! Is the Bronson extract here produced using organic roots? I don't know that information. Anyone I can talk to about that? Here, right now? No. But you should have that information on hand. Every BTC certified bar is no different from a fast food chain. We get the same supplies as everyone else. Ask BTC officials if you want to know. But you should. But we don't. But saying that we should over and over is not going to change reality. Give me something with lots of Bronson extract then. Okay. No. No. Lots of Bronson extract. Okay, hold on. Okay, so the Grizzly Temple has 3. Okay, Gut Punch has 5. Okay, Mars Blast has 6. That's 5. So I'm looking for more than 6. Okay, so it was the Mars Blast. 4, 5, 6. 1 of you. 4 of you. And 2 of you. All blended. Come on, shake it up. Here you go. What the hell is this? Your order? This is what Bronson extract tastes like? Sorta, yeah. Well, fuck that noise. It's not worth the effort. But since when do dogs swear? No, it's not. Okay. There we go. Excuse me. Thank God, a person. Well, as much of a person as the designated driver can be. What I mean is, it's all bork this and bork that. Yeah. What I mean is, why are there so many dogs? Why dogs? Why? Well, the Corgis created the Cypher toy company, and they've been doing a great job, so a company run exclusively by dogs. Really? And a good one at that. Their only problem is that they have not so discreet preferences for hiring Corgis exclusively. Why? Something about being more comfortable around their own kind. Are you with them? Well, I do prefer Corgis, but no, I mean, are you working with them? Yeah, well, I'm only here because the law requires at least one humanoid on the payroll. Does the law really cover such scenarios? I'd like to say no, but I have no clue because this is not normal law. Why take a job like this? Because it means I'm surrounded by Corgis all day long. Designated driver, woes aside, it's the closest thing to heaven. Although, to be fair, I'm not much of a drinker anyway. I see. Well, to each their own. Are you going to drink anything? Do you have anything non-alcoholic? Let's see what I can fetch you. Did you intend to make a pun? A pun? Never mind. Something non-alcoholic, which means none of this stuff. I don't have any of that stuff. Okay, that's... So a Bleeding Jane. Hey, Rivet, how are ya? Yeah, I know. Me as a bartender, oh lord. I mean, Crevice Spike, it's optional. Fluffy Dream. Well, that one doesn't have any. I'm just trying to think what would be best for him. Four of each. Nope, nope, nope. Definitely not that one. What did I say? Bleeding Jane. There we go. So it's one of these, and three of these, and three of these. All blended. Yeah, considering the fact that I can't drink alcohol, yeah, that's kind of funny. Here you go. Thanks. You sure this isn't alcoholic? Pretty sure. Okay. Listen, I need to know, is it really going to be only corgis today? Is that all I'm going to do all night? Serve the same kind of dog over and over? The vast majority of them are Pembroke Welsh corgis. There are a couple of Cardigan Welsh corgis, but the relationship between the two breed is a tad difficult to so the Cardigans weren't invited. So yeah, I guess you'll be serving the same kind of dogs all night. No, I mean, isn't there some other human I might talk to today? There's a woman on staff, but she couldn't come today. Oh boy. Is that a problem somehow? It's not really a problem. We've survived worse than this. Like that time when the AA meeting came here asking for non-alcoholic stuff only. But just thinking about the fact that I'm serving drinks to dogs, that at some point, all the choices in my life led to me serving drinks to a group of talking dogs. It's one of those moments that makes you want to stop and rethink where your life is going. Do you perhaps not like this job? I do. I love every second of this job. But dogs? I'm sensing Jill's, a cat person. It's like a fashion designer suddenly realizing he's been designing edible underwear. I still don't see what your problem is with the dogs, but it's not going to force the subject. Well, I'm going to try entertaining myself for a bit. The stuff for playing pool is underneath the table. There are also darts in the box next to the jukebox. I would call it incredibly more likely. Wait, what? Incredulity? Is that even a word? My brain is fried. Great, thanks for the information. Wow. You just made my head hurt, San. I can't even think of what that word means. Call if you need another drink. Sure. Lady Benner. I'm feeling happy, so I will get everyone around. Actually, it's a free bar. I won't let you spoil my mood. I want a fringe weaver. Coming right up. At least they give me the names. Said fringe, right? Okay. One of these, and whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here you go. Still an awesome day. That was a lot of alcohol. The Caramatrine is the alcohol. Dragon fucker. Yo, what's an alpha male gotta do to get some service? What may I serve you? Beer, and quickly. Coming right up. Sigh. Dog wants a beer. Beer. Okay, one of you. Two of you. One of you. Flanner guide. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Here you are. Damn, you're a slow piece of shit. I'm gonna change the channel to something less. There we go. Hey boss, what was the opposite of deja vu again? Jamais vu? Yeah, that. Are you having a premonition? Something like that. That dog felt like uncannily familiar. Are you bored? Not really. I was playing with the darts a bit ago. I thought about playing pool, but all the other clients are thumb challenged. Sorry if this sounds rude, but why was the dart box so dusty? You're the first person in a year or so I've been here that has actually played with darts. I think even my boss forgot they existed. By the way, how are the dogs as clients? We've had worse. Oh, okay. They're working. Okay. Just making sure my thingies are working. Have you had someone come in and gnaw chairs to pieces? Yes, she was testing out her new mechanical teeth. She got banned from entering any BTC bar after that. With anecdotes like those, you'd think serving dogs would feel totally normal. You'd be wrong, because even then we were talking about humans. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've served a dog or two in my time, but they usually come in with someone and they never talk. Now that I think about it, are these drinks bad for the dogs? Now you worry about that? But no, they aren't. Only cappuccino monkeys are at risk if they drink those chemicals. Anyway, you want anything to drink? Surprise me, but keep it non-alcoholic. Sure. Non-alcoholic, okay. So we gave him that one last time. So let's do the girly drink. We'll give him a crevice spike without the Carametrine. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All blended. Here you go. Thank you. Underappreciated drink achievement unlocked. What? This might sound weird to ask, but they talk through their collars, right? That's right. How do they work? It's not too hard, really. They're just translators. They read the dog's brains and turn their thoughts into words. Do keep in mind that today's dog breeds have more cognitive capacity than their ancestors. If you put the translators on dogs from a decade ago, they wouldn't work like they do now. Yeah, I read something about that once. Another question, why do they wear the small tuxedos? It's good for PR. You don't say. Well, it'll be a bit before we go for the day. Any other questions? Yes, why the fuck do these dogs want to get drunk? They see humans do it and they think it might be fun. Just like teens then. Now, if you'll excuse me. Satan's helper. What can I serve you? Moon. Excuse me? Moon. A moon blast. Moon. Okay, I think this is one of the dogs from like 10 years ago. A big moon blast. Moon. Alright then. This dog wants a big moon blast. So, if I remember correctly, big means double everything. So we're going 6, 2, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of you. 2 of you. Yeah. And 4 of you. On the rocks and blended. Yeah, big means a quad increase of everything. Well, you actually can't, I don't think. I think they do have a limit of how many things you can put in. Here. Moon! Was that a good moon or a bad moon? At least it wasn't a full moon. I say pixel that this bay? I know it's Pig Latin, or in this case Corgi Latin, but huh? A crevice spike. Sure. Oi, ye, understand ye, Amy? I was a kid too. The dog wants a crevice spike. One, two, three, 4. And we'll throw in one of those. All blended. Alright. Thanks today. Okay, I never did Pig Latin when I was a kid. How the heck did you even, like... That makes no sense to me. Alright, one more drink before we wrap things up. What do you want? I'm not picky. Give me anything. Of course. Anything. Okay, so he's driving though, so we need to be careful. No, not Zen Star, because Zen is like 4 of everything. Okay, here we go. We'll do a gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of you. All aged and mixed. Here you are. Thanks. So, what exactly do you do? Sorry if it's rude to ask. I guess I am what people call an office boy. My duties usually involve looking for things, answering a few phone calls, that sort of stuff. But this being a dog-run company, there are a lot more responsibilities, like getting stuff off shelves and opening windows. At least they pay well. I see. And how did you end up in that position? Where did you get that offer? My neighbor is the owner of one of the dogs. He told me they needed thumbs. Figures. They are celebrating the company's anniversary, right? Yeah. 5 years ago, 3 corgis became dissatisfied with the quality of existing dog toys. So they founded this company. They got the money from their owners, if I remember correctly. I can see that happening somehow. The STC is the second biggest dog toy company in the world. Fun fact, they started as Cypher toy development. Ain't that unfortunate? Hello! Uh-oh. The bar's favorite sweetheart has arrived! Huh? Why are you quiet? I'm waiting for the audience's cheers to stop. This isn't a sitcom. Aw, honey, how innocent. Excuse me, you are? I'm the lovely Dorothy Hayes at your Wait, you're a Lilum. Not at your service, then. Huh? Don't be rude to other clients. She's a kind of regular here. Kind of? I've been coming here religiously for the past 3 months. 3 months! I come here to see your charming face, and you say I'm just kind of a regular? She just doesn't service other Lilia. Yeah. For shame, honey, for shame. I'm sorry, I guess. Nothing a free drink won't solve. Won't do. Huh? You're playing hard to get? Even if I wanted to give you a drink, we're booked for the whole weekend. Don't you think you should at least put a sign out front or something? Hey, I only found out myself just a few minutes ago. How's it only been a few minutes? Like, the amount of drinks she served, you'd think it would be a lot longer than that. She can have one of my tickets if you're okay with it. I see no problem. Oh, you're so sweet. If you were at least 40% organic, I would give you a discount. Discount? You don't need to know. So, who booked you? This guy? The Cypher Toy Company. What do they do? They create dog toys. Oh, lovely. It's also run by dogs. Oh, don't joke like that. You think I'd kid about something like that? You mean that if I turn around, I'd see dogs? Yeah. Didn't you see them when you came in? I just entered without looking anywhere else but the bar. You look troubled. I'm not too much of a dog person. I even charge extra if my clients want a doggy style. Doggy? You don't need to know. I'm gonna take this ticket and trade it in next Monday. I'm leaving right now. The ticket would have expired by then, though. She looks like the kind of girl that will hold you to your promise regardless. Is it that obvious? Well, I have to gather the cabs outside. Keep it up, bartender. Good night. Yeah, you too. Good night. Come again. Alright, sirs, the night's over. You have kennels you need to return to. All done? Yeah. Boss, how do you end up being booked by dogs? I know some dogs myself. Huh? And you told me we're booked for the whole weekend, right? That's right. Please bear with it. We're all doing our part after all. Yeah. Well, I gotta go for today. Bye. Take care. See, there's no way she did, like a few minutes of that. Like, it doesn't make sense. Good evening. Day 2 of serving dogs. Are you ready? No. Cheer up. No. That attitude won't make things easier for yourself. Serving dogs won't ease things either. Have you heard of anything from Gil? Nope, but he should be having fun wherever he is. Also, did you know we had darts? Yeah, I did. Why didn't you tell me? Because that's the kind of stuff you should just assume. A target board usually comes with a set of darts. Do you like darts, boss? Not particularly, but now I owe an apology to someone. Anyway, call me if you need anything. Sure. Sorry, guys. I wish these things had voices so I didn't have to talk so much. Otherwise I start coughing. Well then. Alright. Let's just get rid of all these. Then we'll go here, and 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 here. Okay. Let's pick a news channel. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, hey. Can I have a big beer, please? Oh, thank God, a human. Sure, coming right up. Let's give her a big beer. Big. Okay, so we've got 2 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, 4 of these, and 8 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Here you go. Thank you. May I ask what you do for these dogs, Miss, Beatrice? But everyone calls me Beatty. Why do you need to know that? If you've been stuck with dogs all day, you'd also be curious when a human walks in. Fair enough. I'm their veterinarian. They're all your clients. Yep, company issued vet. I mean, I have my own office, but it's in their building. So you're Betty the vet. Oh, cram it. Sorry, not in the mood for puns right now. I'll keep it in mind. Anything else I might need to avoid bringing up around you besides puns? Enhancements. But that's harder to shove into the conversation in the first place. Noted. What do you have against enhancements anyway? They're unnatural. They go against the very idea of human evolution. But there's a certain wall that humans can't cross without enhancements. It's not like having something replaced will automatically make you an expert in things. If anything, getting an enhancement sets you back until you get used to it. Yeah, but it just makes things easy on paper. Anyone with money can replace their body parts and call it a day. But you have a point. Skill doesn't ship with enhancements, at least not yet. Sorry for the outburst. I have my story with enhancements. Oh, I don't mind. It's way more entertaining than serving drinks to talking dogs. Sorry. Speaking of which, that's my job right now. Do you want another drink? I'm fine for now. Call me if you need anything. Sure. Oh boy, here come the dogs. Wormfrigger. Hey, have you seen a red dot? I've seen many things in my life, but a red dot? Not today, no. Do you have any red drinks? Red drinks. Yeah, the drink might know something. Right. A red drink. I don't have it by color. How do I know if it's red? That one's brown. It's blue. That one might be red? Yeah. I mean... I can always reset it, right? So I can always try. So let's try this big one here. So 6 of these. 3 of you. And 1 of you. Aged and mixed. Well, it is red. Here. Thanks! Okay, punk, hear me out. You're gonna tell me where that red dot went or I'll drink you. I'm not bluffing. I'll drink you all up. Okay. If by the end of this game I am not admitted into the psych ward, I need to be admitted into the psych ward. Talking to dogs. Bangkok bastard. Those damn Pomeranians, they think they can come and take our jobs. Excuse me? We've been getting some serious media attention because the company only hires corgis. Must be so Newsday. But you know what I say? It's good that we don't hire anyone else. We don't need more races ruining our workplace. Next thing you know, they'll be asking us to hire cats! Wouldn't other races bring new skills to the company? Shut up. What do you know? Now give me a bad touch. Okay. Bad touch. Let's give him a big one. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the rocks. And mix. Here. Racist dogs. What are the odds? That's a good question. Wait, if I can't tell the differences between them, does that make me racist too? Would it matter if you're racist against racists? Bartender, please stop dozing off. I need booze. Sorry, what can I get you? I'll have a Zen Star. Sure. Zen Star. With 4 of everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can attempt to see if I can make a big one. On the rocks and mix. Here. Thank you. Something on your mind? Willing to lend an ear? It's in the job description. Kind of. Alright then. So, you mentioned the thing about talking dogs. I thought people throughout the ages have always dreamt about talking to animals. Never mind the fact that we could always understand their body language. Now that we understand them, what do we find out? They're just furry, adorable little office workers. Actually, scratch that. I've yet to meet a furry office worker with half the charisma of these guys. You've met furry office workers? Sigh. I've seen my share of the world, bartender. Sounds like you're tired. It's fleas and tick season. I am tired. So you're don't you dare. I'd like to know what I was gonna say. Well, this whole free bar thing is nice though, I guess. It would have been nicer if we actually had time to properly get ready. What do you mean? I found ticked off, yeah. I found out about the booking yesterday as I was getting ready. Did the client ask for something special? Was there something I needed to know about them? My boss didn't specify anything. All she said to me was pretend it's like any other day. That was a screw up on our end. Sorry. They were desperately looking for a place to celebrate. I was actually surprised to find out they got a place. Why all of a sudden plans? Did they forget their anniversary or something? We found a place, but the Cardigans were the ones who hired it. Then some stupid argument arose, and the Cardigans decided they didn't want any of the Pembrokes at their party. I swear to God, these dogs are like annoying little suburban kids. What are these Cardigans I keep hearing about? Oh, just another kind of corgi, except with different fur colors and slightly different attitude. All of this is so silly. I've seen dogs play with cats, dogs play with other dogs, and dogs mating with dogs twice their size. Well, that's what happens when you have dogs mimicking the owners. I mean, that's the reason they're in a bar in the first place. But I guess the media focus on Pembrokes probably didn't help. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have dogs to, yeah. Oh, yeah, do your job, don't mind me. Tortilla Pope. Hey, buddy. Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You? I am? Whoa, thanks, buddy. What can I serve you? Well, a big sunshine cloud would be nice. Coming right up. So a big one of these. So 4 of those. 4 of those. And we'll put 2 of those in there. On the rocks and blended. Here. Aw, aren't you a cutie, loopy doopy poo? Woof. Courage. You know what I hate, man? What do you hate, dog? Cabbages, man. They're like lettuces that decide to go to the gym. They think they're a big deal because their leaves are harder. Guess what? I don't like them. Calm down, dog. What do you want? You want anything? For cabbages not to exist. I meant to drink. Oh, I'll have a big grizzly temple then. I can do that. Grizzly temple. Big. So we're gonna have 6 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these. And 2 of these. All blended. Here you go. Chill out for a bit, dog. Thanks, man. Bartender. Yeah? Do you have anything sweet? We're talking about drinks, right? Are you hitting on me? If that's how you want to see it, let me see what I can get you. And make it big. Do you like them big, Miss Betty? It's not the size, but how you sell it. Gourmet food exists for that sole reason. Wise words. A big sweet drink. Um... You're not the only one. But that's the whole point. Alright, let's do a moonblast. So... Can I even do 12 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 of these. 2 of these. And 4 of these. On the rock. And blended. Here you go. Thanks. Yeah, if you watch Lucagen's videos on YouTube for it, she does all these voices for all of them. I can't do that kind of thing. Sorry, guys. I'm not that entertaining. You know, I'm curious. What's the weirdest client you've ever gotten? I wouldn't be able to tell you. There's many kinds of weird. Pick the first one that comes to mind. Well, there was this one guy that spent 30 minutes arguing with himself before ordering. That's not that weird. He came in wearing a Velociraptor mask and wouldn't stop screaming. He left humming Moonlight Sonata afterwards. Oh, yeah, that's weird. At least he left a nice tip. Speaking of anecdotes, can I ask you what your story is with the enhancements? Why the interest? Because it seems like a personal thing. It doesn't sound like it's a question of ethics. And honestly, I'm really bored. Sure, I can entertain you for a bit. Back when I was in college freshman, some friends of mine decided to get their hands enhanced. It was around the time we all started practicing surgery. They just wanted to bypass all the practice needed. And so, they hired the shady character who would supposedly hook them up. I only talked one of them out of it. The others went off with the guy and got their hands chopped off. Is this one of those stories that ends badly, I'm guessing? Yeah, 4 girls underwent this shady surgical procedure. 2 lost their hands, 1 was left with arthritic mess, and the last died on the operation table. So yeah, I'm not too fond of enhancements, especially if they're taken in an effort to avoid effort. This culture of become better automatically with enhancements really gets on my nerves. The story sounds so familiar. Did that shady guy have a bleached mustache and tattooed black eyebrows? He also talked us into using an electrolarynx. You've seen him? No, but I remember news about the police catching someone who was performing illegal surgeries. Never thought I'd meet someone affected by him. It's a small world, isn't it? Well, I guess I gotta check on the dogs to see if they're fine. Sure, I'll keep serving them booze. Thanks for sharing the story. Yeah. Hey man, have you ever felt like time is moving too fast? This one's name is Accident. Tonight, I'm feeling like it's not moving fast enough. Lucky you. Well, they say that if time feels like it's going by too fast, you're having a good time. What can I serve you? I want a bad touch. Sorry, coming right up. Oh, this dog wants a bad touch. Hey, OCD! Boobies! Boobies and bad touch. Okay. 2, 2, 2, and 4. 2, 3, 4. On the rocks and mixed. Success! It's green. Here you go. Have a good time out there. Maybe you're right. Thanks. Dog 5. What? It doesn't even get a name? Bartender. 1 Brandtini, please. Sure. Brandini. Brandini. Oh, 6 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And 1 of you. Aged and mix. Brandini. Here you go. Excuse me, the beer mat's dirty. Sorry, I'll change it. No, leave it like that. It's already ruining the Brandini anyways. Hey, bartender. Bartender. Barter. Tarbender. Your job has a funny name. You don't say. I think she's drunk. You're a cute bartender. I swear I could just eat you up. Please don't. When did you get drunk? I've been a little dizzy for a while now, but it's just properly kicked in. Also, some of the dogs invited me over for a drink, except I'm not drunk. Right. Can you give me a small Brandini? I will definitely pay you money. But you don't have to pay me. Aw, will you really buy me that drink? You're so lovely. Yeah, let's leave it at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. What she needs is something sobered. Here you go. Shucks, this is smaller than I thought. You're in no position to drink anything more than a thimbleful. Maybe you're right. Hey, what made you become a veterinarian? I love animals. You're so cute, so funny, and so huggable. I want to keep them happy, so I became a veterinarian. It's not always easy, but the knowledge that I help these cute, cuddly, squishy animals lets me sleep like a baby at night. Lovely. Speaking of love, have you ever been in love, Rand Barton? Haven't we all been in love at some point in our lives? Why? I need advice, and you look like a nice person. Sure, thanks. Actually, it's about someone who's really focused on his job, so I figured you'd understand. I see. Still, what do you need to know? How do you get the attention of someone like that? Of someone that's so hyper-focused on something, he disregards everything else. Taking interest in whatever he's obsessed with is a good start, but there's really no science to this. Make him feel loved and special, just like you would do with anyone else. You sure? He's like really, really, really obsessed. If he's a decent member of society, yeah, I have no problem with that. I hope you're right. I'm fresh off a breakup and seriously need a hug. Oh yeah, how do I fix the fact that it's a guy? Beg your pardon? I'm not into guys, but this here is a guy. What do I do? Right. Need to surf dogs. Sorry. No need. We're leaving. Already? Don't worry. We'll come back tomorrow. Right. Thank dog. I mean God. God! Doggammit. Done for the day, I'm guessing. Yeah. She is gay. Yeah, well, I know she's gay. You might want to get some insecticide or something to make sure we're not full of fleas. What does the health inspector think of this stunt? The health inspector is too afraid to come to this part of the city, so I'll assume he's fine with it. Right. Say, boss, you look tense. Really? Weird. So I'll call it a day here. Thank you for your hard work. Good evening. You look bummed, boss. Starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in our bar. Why wouldn't I be sad? Maybe because starting tomorrow, there will be no more corgis in the bar? I wonder if the Shiba Appreciation Society might be interested in booking us. One problem at a time, boss. Wait, I know someone from the Pomeranian Development Institute. One problem at a time. I don't know how many times we've said that to our own bosses. I know I've said it a gazillion times, especially in the past month. Still, you've been tense ever since Friday. Are you worried about Gil or something? Trust me, of all my worries, Gil is the least of them. Put on some music and enjoy the day, won't you? Right. Alright, down approaches. Down approaches there. Okay. I don't even know if we've heard any of all this music. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Dang it. Time to mix drinks and change lives, so you keep saying. Bartender, we meet again. Oh, Miss Betty. Deal. Hello. And Mr. Corgi Lover. Call me Deal. Now we finally get his name, 3 days later. Deal. Deal? Deal. Wipe that satisfied look off your faces, you two. What can I serve you today? I'll have a beer. I'm not the designated driver today, so a fringe weaver. Alright, coming up. 1 fringe weaver and 1 beer. I have problems talking people, I'm just saying. Okay, she likes them big, so let's just give her to her big. 4 of those. 2 of those. 4 of those. Oops. And 8 of these. 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Giggity. I don't have a giggity. 1 beer. Next. And then you want to fringe weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18! Aged and mixed. Come on, we gotta get him drunk, right? Here. Thanks! Thank you. You seem distracted. Has serving so many dogs finally gotten to you? I now have a blue monkey and a green monkey. Oh, in ARC. I was like, what? No, well, yeah, but it's not that. My boss has been acting weird since Friday. Weird? How? Romantic weird? Drug addict weird? Let's hope nobody finds the body in the fridge weird? For starters, there's the fact that she only told me we were being booked moments before we opened, plus she seems completely distracted or lost in her thoughts. Like you. Worse. Oh. She's not being herself, and that makes me wonder if something's going on. Like what? Do you run a human trafficking ring in the basement? No, we don't have a license for that. You shouldn't need a you should not be doing that, period, let alone have be able to get a license for it. Yeah, I know. Oh well. Thinking about it too much is not my part of my job. Can I ask you something about your job? Sure. I've always been curious. What does BTC need in their bartenders? What do you need to study? They train you from scratch, so you don't have to study anything beforehand. What does the training involve? It's a lot of etiquette and regulation work. Most of our time, though, is actually spent in simulations. Simulations? Different scenarios involving different chemical hazards, that sort of thing. They want you to be able to respond to every possible situation that might come up involving our ingredients. I mean, the chances for failure are really slim, but it's better to not take those chances. I see. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. I must attend to the other client's dogs. That. Oh, sure. Mr. Puff. They are chasing me, man! Who? The cabbages, man! The goddamn cabbages! They're everywhere! They're out for my rump! Well, Corgi's bums aren't really cute. Especially when you get them wiggling. Never mind. Can I get you anything to calm down? A big blue fairy would be nice! Okay, then. A big blue fairy. Alright. So 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of these. And I think he really needs to calm down. So let's do like 4 of these. All aged and mixed. Here you go. Thanks, very nice of you. Why do I get the picture of a drill sergeant in my head? Third bark day. Sigh. Something the matter? Nothing a drink can't solve. Not sure about that, but it's hardly my job to preach sobriety. What do you want? Give me a gut punch. Okay. This fleabag wants a gut punch. Gut punch. 5 of you. And 1 of you. And let's throw in 3 of you. Aged, mixed. Here you go. Thank you. Hey, you ever feel guilty for being born the wrong race? The what now? I've just been hearing so much about how we're racist. I'm wondering, are you racist? Not really. Do you feel like other corgis might be? Definitely. I mean, then why worry? It's not like they're calling you racist. You shouldn't take generalizations personally. You might be right. Man, you should have seen the cutie I saw yesterday on the way home. She looked like a cat boomer. She was wearing a mini dress and had this prosthetic eye. I thought you were against people using prosthetics. I'm not against cute, though. Besides, I'm not against prosthetics. I'm only against enhancements. I don't see a difference between the two. Alright, let me put it this way. If you lost an arm and replaced it with a mechanical arm that does exactly what the older one did, I'm okay with it. But if you lost your arm and replaced it with a gun-loaded super arm from hell, that's something I'm not okay with. Even worse is if you decide to replace your arm because of fashion or a whim or to get better at some sport. That's completely not cool. That's the difference between a prosthetic and an enhancement. Replacement versus enhancement. I'm of a similar opinion about Lilim replacing their factory parts for kicks. If you think that's going to be an easy way of getting better at something, you're in for a bad surprise. Well, I can see why you think that, but what suggested to you that what she had wasn't an enhancement? If she had a bad eyesight, wouldn't that count as an enhancement, even if it fixes it? How does reparative work factor into your ideologies? They might be enhancements, but they also replace something faulty. Well, damn it, stop making sense, you piece of scrap. You're weakening my resolve. Having fun. Oh, bartender, that was fast. There seem to be less dogs out today, or at least dogs that want a drink. Yeah, some of them ate their tickets. Ah, lovely. I'll be the one dealing with that later. Say, what's your take on the whole enhancement discussion, bartender? My mom had a saying, anyone can make a chandelier out of their asses. I'm not sure I want to picture that. Which somehow means your body, your choices. If they are not hurting anyone, I don't see the point in hating them. See, Betty? Hey, I didn't say I automatically hate anyone who has an enhancement. Me being against something isn't the same as me being against someone. I'm not some 12-year-old blindingly hating someone because of something like that. Maybe you should practice what you preach. What does that mean? I fear retaliation, so I'm not saying another word. Are you two gonna order something? I'm fine right now. She's drinking mine, actually. Alright, call if you need anything else. Sure. Let's see. Ow! So much for avoiding retaliation. Poop eater. You're not gonna believe me. I was in the bathroom, and this other dog was looking at me from the top of the sink. You mean the mirror? No, another dog. I see. What can I serve you? You're not going to do anything about the other dog on the top of the sink? I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt anyone. Don't worry. I hope you're right. Well, I want something really sweet. Coming right up. Oh, wait. Give him a Moonblast. Or Brandini. Let's give him a Brandini. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Aged and mix. Here you go. Thanks! Please think about that thing with the other dog on top of the sink. I will, don't worry. Well then, that was quick. Like I said, there aren't too many dogs today. When I heard someone booked us for 3 days, I expected more of an attendance. While you were gone, this fella here said that the Bleeding Jane is better than the pile driver. Please prove him wrong. All I'm saying is that I don't see the point in drinks that feel more like a kick in the mouth than a beverage. What do you think, bartender? Do you think there's any point discussing non-alcoholic drinks in a bar? In my opinion, people who order a bad touch always make me giggle like an idiot, though. That's not an opinion. That's a statement. Oh well, please serve us either pile drivers or Bleeding Janes, and we'll let you decide which one is better. Coming right up. 2 of any of those. So does that mean I can make 1 of each? One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mix. Let's see if this works. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. All blended. Okay. No fighting this way, right? Wow, you're quite the softie. Just kidding. Wise choice. No complaints here. How did you two end up discussing that? Well, it started when I told this guy that I wasn't as crazy about the idea of working just for corgis. Why don't you like corgis? They're cute and fluffy and funny, and they just, make you smile. Tell me one interesting thing about them. Legends say they were created by a fairy that their breed was raised to fight dragons. Oh, you have to be kidding. No, actually, I heard that one too. Really? Still, I can't see why you're so tired of them. Don't know. Maybe because I only ever deal with them at their worst. You only see them in their happy state. I'm the one running feces samples and unclogging their sphincters if they eat their owner's dental floss. I might be their veterinarian, but they treat me more like a mom and not in a good way. It's like being a gynecologist. After a while, you stop seeing boobs and vaginas. Instead, all you see are issues you must fix. At least they're cute issues. Depends. A gynecologist can't pick clients by age or preferences. I was talking about your job. Oh, yeah, that too. Still, I don't think it's so much that I'm tired of them, as it is that I'm tired of you being so obsessed with them. I'm not obsessed, I'm passionate. You sleep with a corgi plushie and have a wall dedicated to photos you've taken at the company. I'm really passionate? Too much passion can become an issue, you know. Speaking of issues, did you talk with the directors about the whole cardigan conflict? I was going to do that tomorrow when they're all together, but I still don't see why I should be the one doing it. For starters, they don't take me too seriously. Understandable. I don't take you seriously either. I mean, in the end, those steer dogs, they need someone with a strong, commanding voice. Are you saying I have a naggy voice? No, not your voice. Just your entire demeanor. So I have a naggy demeanor? I'm assuming you two are talking about the whole race conflict. Yeah, this is hurting them more than they think. The company might actually collapse at this rate. Which is terrible because people of these dogs' families are dependent on their paychecks. Doesn't that count as unethical and unusual treatment of animals? It's a bit of a legal gray area. The dogs are doing it willingly after all. And even if they weren't doing it willingly, the dogs aren't actually being mistreated or exploited. In fact, the company's pretty relaxed. Speaking of relaxed, how's Jurgen doing? Still complaining about his back. He's still unwilling to take his medicine. He says he's not weak. Who's this Jurgen guy? My guardian. I passed the test years ago, but I couldn't leave him. That's actually commonplace, isn't it? Lilim being unable to leave their guardians because they feel too much like family. Now, to be fair, people get attached to many things. Some even get obsessed with inanimate objects. My grandpa loved his car more than any of his sons. The one who's left all of his earthly possessions to his car, right? Yeah, that one. How do you leave all your possessions to a car? Huh? Ugh, make my brain hurt. How do you become a Lilium's guardian? Yeah, one word, kit. Yes, kit. You fill a form at the Artificial Intelligence Council. Then they do a background check. If they deem you useful, they'll give you an authorization. You're given a week's notice before they give you all the data about the Lilim you'll be taking care of. You'll have to watch over it until it can pass 3 different personality tests. If the Lilim wants to stay with you after that, that's your problem. So it's like adoption and the lottery all rolled into one. My eyes. They do that to diversify the possible outcomes. Two Lilim can be of the same model, but they'll grow differently depending on their guardians. What if something happens to the guardian? A new guardian can appeal to the council, stating they're more fit for a position than the original. This happens when a guardian has become unavailable in some way, or because you can back up claims of neglect or maltreatment. You spit out all that information like it's hard-coded in you. I worked in that department for some time before coming to the CTC. It's almost a reflex. Are you interested in becoming a guardian, bartender? I don't know. I'm just a nerd when it comes to AIs in general. The money they give you for it is not that great, though. I see. I said STC. Did I? Did I say CTC? Oh. I meant STC. Well, time to check on the dogs. Money Shredder, listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you punk. It's just, I was chasing my tail and now I am too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything. Alright. This dog wants anything. I wonder if it's safe to give him something sweet. Let's give him Blue Fairy. 3, 4, 1. All aged and mixed. This is good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Huh. No, see, I can see the value of other dog racers, like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier? Yeah. The white knight that was with her? She wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that the tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I prefer more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender? Me? What? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person, actually. Do you have any pets? A cat named Four. Yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls, too? I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird. I always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it Four? Four is a Lilim I met some time ago. Never mind. Pretty lame name, if you ask me. Better than calling it Asshat. I bet when you and Four play, it's quite the sight, eh? He's so lively, sometimes I fear foreshadows my presence entirely. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. Well, yeah, I know an ass cat. No, it was ass hat. Well, that was a line, yeah. But to move away from this whole foreground, what is the rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love? Yes, but Marin has a ass cat. Yes, I know. The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she was found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romance cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey! Fabio the 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the place of a main character quite easily. Even if said main character is a muscular man, I see no problem. Just, what is your self-image? If I can ask the 13th, yeah. They've either cloned him, or he's just that narcissistic. Which I don't think he is, but I have no idea. What is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Excuse me. Many people cringe at puns, you know. Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. To now, how old would he be at this era? That's a good question, because how old is he? I gotta look that up. Because he's like American-Italian actor. Oh, he's only 61. I thought he was so much older than that. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times, I might as well just make a recording, but you need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure how that's how it works. I agree with Betty. I'm sorry. I just do because I bitch about things. And it just helps me relax by getting it off my chest. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they're being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I'll have a bloom light. Actually, make that 2, please. Sure. A bloom light? Wait, that wasn't there before. Was it? Alright, so 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 of you. 2 of you. 3 of you. All aged on the rocks and mixed. Haha. Next. And we'll just make this one a big one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 of you. 4 of you and 6 of you. And mix. Here you go. Thanks. Say, you two seem to get along quite well. Well, when you're the only sentient humanoids in the entire company, it kinda happens. Sentient? We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so... I see. It seems there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you two are only the ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. The dogs don't call her Mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while? You were eavesdropping? So you can say nice things once in a while. You say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know. You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box. Anything happened? A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection on the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made the dog very confused. How the hell did it get on top of the sinks? They are surprisingly agile, even with those little stubby legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Ah, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. Really? Wait, wasn't Veronica the dark-haired one? And Betty was the blonde? Maybe she's got a dye job? I don't know. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got bitter. Yeah. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want it your turn at Betty Mobile? I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on a floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, you piece of scrap. Don't worry, I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting, and besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thank you? Funny thing is that we're all unofficially associated with the local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really, really like talking to your clients. Like it's the best part of your job or something. It kinda is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out. Some do it while drunk. To know that no matter how similar they might seem in the first place, no two people are alike. It's fascinating. I'm sorry, I do apologize. It's been a heck of a week. You could be powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself more as a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there's still decent folk out there. I'm not decent? You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there's any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead. Gruff Bucket. Quick! Up here! Okay. Want something? Anything? He also in a hurry. A beer. One of you. Two of you. One of you. Two of you. And four of you. All mixed. Here you go. Thanks now. Boom! Why did you break the glass? I made breakfast! Get it? Because you made the drink fast and I broke it and go. Tough crowd. Suddenly I understand the hate for puns. Hey, Batrender! Yeah? Your job has a funny name. You don't say. How is she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night. Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here. Why? I wish I knew. It's an example of her alcohol intolerance, though. Broad Denter, I want to make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot, thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be 5 times more boring, and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers! You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, Ben Trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer, and a big one. Alright. A big beer. 2 of you. 4 of you. 2 of you. 4 of you. And 8 of you. 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Alright, cheers! I said cheers! Cheers. Cheers. Good. Grumpy when sober and a sweetheart when drunk. It seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person when drunk. Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poisoned and potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found medicine along that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, but see, that's proof you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, hell if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilim. Lilim always sounds too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh, well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DT-01D, a social development robot. Is that like the DFC-72s? No, the DFC-72s are designed to be as physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are work Lilims. Why must you be cursed to only be a destiny from the moment you're born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know. I'm already doing that. Being created or hardwired for duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots freedom of choice. That's the whole purpose of the ADN law. Yeah, but you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Lilim can sweat? Cooling agents, yes. No matter, you're still special to me no matter what kind of robot you are. Lilim. No matter what piece of shit you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? What? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilim, I meant Lilim, they should be able to marry dogs too. Abtrender. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are now allowed to marry Lilim, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoid. What about monkeys then? And now you want to bang a monkey? Oh my goodness. Sorry, I do apologize. I do not. And for second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue. So now you want to bang a 7-year-old? We have a regular here who would be delighted to hear that. Stop it. Remember, Lilim human marriages were only sanctioned after Lilim achieved full ascension. And even then, they used marriage as a way to evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore. You get me? Says the ex-vegetarian. Why are you only so smart when you're drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyway, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. Deal? But if you even start thinking about doing a horizontal mambo with a 7-year-old, please seek some mental help. But I don't want to bang dogs or monkeys or 7-year-olds. Well, thank God. Then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just, I was just thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos and I started picturing a dog in a bridal dress. I mean, just try and picture that. And I'm the drunk one? Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit, as in a limit of how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disorientated to the point of I'm effectively useless. But I'd never pass out. Part of my problem is I have no snackage. I have no chippies. I only have chocolate. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the shit that follows. Having a lot of chocolate at the moment. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. Whoa! Wait, what? How did I do that? Okay, you can actually scroll ate all the snacks, didn't he? No, I just forgot to pick some up today. Or, the other day. I thought I had some left at the house. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Limit. I read something about that. It said that by giving Lilim the same kind of weaknesses humans have, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating. Why is it down? I didn't want that down all the way. There we go. So, okay. Seems like it. But it makes me wonder, exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know and you don't. And if you want anything else to drink, yeah, I want nothing. You're drunk enough as it is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can and can't do. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Now, go sleep in the car. We're almost done here. But, Mom. Go. Bye, bad nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although I'm curious, why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. I see. Well, I gotta go get things ready. If you'll excuse me. Good luck. Wyvern lover. Hey! We're closing. Damn it! Deal. Well, everyone's safe in the cab. We are taking our leave, bartender. Thank you for providing such great service in such short notice. That's my job. You were interesting too. Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell all of our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please come again. We sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later then. Bye. Okay, I need a drink. I need a drink now. Unfortunately, I'm sober. All done. Yep. Seems like we got new regulars. Yeah. Be nice if they came back, or that they were still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income these last few months, which means that we're at a risk of being wiped off the map. Hey, wait. I wasn't done. Were we? Were we done? Okay, so I guess we now what's this Anna? Yeah, well that was all the prologues, so I guess Anna's another game? Nope. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo! How's that for an entrance? Oh, come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting, and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side of it is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. See ya! Yeah, my expression exactly, Jill. Oh! Just a dream. Something near the door. Chapter 1. Membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure you save your data by using the Life Backup app. You can browse the Augmented Eye. 4. So, who's the letter from? Nobody. Hold to unlock. Augmented Eye. Mass immigration continues as... These are headlines. Okay. Quincy reveals new economic adjustments. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortage of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime. Glitch City's citizens look for better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. Is there not a way to scroll? Oh, there we go. They learn in our schools and our universities, the Prime Minister said during the talk with the Augmented Eye, but they apply what they learn elsewhere, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city, which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know shit, concluded Quincy. Okay. Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Wonderlanders are the newest threat to your security. If you thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats issued against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network, and we will release the whole database this January, the group declared during the stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all of the group's threats by saying he's not hiding anything and it's not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. People behind the Wonderlanders seem to be enjoying dressing all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl, the purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. Cyborg in Heels returns next year. The popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March with tickets going on sale in January. Oh wait, hold on. Is he saying stuff? Would you leave? Not without you. I wonder what Alma thinks of this whole thing. Okay, so doesn't say anything else. 4. He's acting unnatural. I don't think he cares about the rules of nature anyway. There's a massive stage show about cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Director Quentin Hayter explained Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during the exclusive interview with Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. It's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Okay. Ooh. Do music there. I think I did that right. Ah, I did. Good. Okay, I guess that's it. I got no money. I had the best boss in the world. An awesome shirt that says slut. And I've got a kitty on the counter. So this is what I look like right here. This is me. Alright, we'll go to work. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Ah, hi there, Jill. Okay, let's change this. There we go. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face, Gil? Gillian. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's the boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful. And, there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Okay, what is with this? Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up and I'm apparently going crazy, on top of that, neutering Ford left me with a completely empty wallet and I will get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a Piano Man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the left. Beer with me? Yeah, okay. I've been just serving beer already. You can also sort drinks by flavors, like sweet and type manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Gil. When done, press the mix button and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button or the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one who went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Gil wants either a Sugar Rush or a Piano Man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks. And mix. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now, let's get working. Oh, yeah, before I forgot. You can make any drink by yeah. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Nah. Oh, and if a recipe says use it optional, means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional caramine doesn't count toward making a big drink, of course. Caramine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster. Please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys! Oh, who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it! There's 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Sheaf knocked her out? Yeah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend on Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Just that. Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. Wonder what's the logic behind that decision. That's a good question. Too bad you can't hit like random. Like just randomize it. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you! Get me a beer. Oh, sure, right on it. Beer. We're gonna make this one big because he's... well, he's just him. See if we can get him drunk. 6, 7, 8. All mixed. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good. In fact, nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close to this. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, Mr. Donovan? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite an interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about the urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working on for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks. From all kinds of people. And clicks brings money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Her kids? You mean your kids? Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. You can't read your newspaper daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on the topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I'll always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as it is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to that list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people like you are like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get desensitized, get bored of certain kinds of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news from some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Yeah, I can't talk anymore. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. You need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and even people like you. People who avoid the murder stories will see them. That brings money. And like I said, that's money is good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about it that is they know half of our clicks come from them. So they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visited. How so? He rarely writes about the places the paper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here and asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Do you look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Apparently... Oops. Apparently the big beer wasn't enough. So we'll just give him a regular beer. One beer. Yeah, this is a beer, alright. Keep it up, kid, and you'll get better someday. So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always out for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually watch see fall from grace. Pretend to love? A fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying. Hey, where are my lights? I had lights up here. Why? No. You? Ha! Had Christmas lights. Yeah, they were under the game. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals or if they were dating God knows who. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers, it sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing at a store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But the problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays that nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, Brat? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. Picky in the brain? Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half of our staff do it. They do? You don't really think that Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway. Eventually the people from the stories would know that it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is still waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan. Now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm the boss or the name appearing on their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Dude, you're probably just a big old teddy bear. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alrighty. A beer. Like, I can get this. Why does it do that? The hitboxes on these things. 2 of those. 1 of those. 2 of those. All mixed. Voila. 1 beer. Yeah, I guess that one's good enough for now. Good to hear. Mr. Donovan, can I ask you something? Depends on what you're going to ask. Is it about how to be successful? Because I'll only spout stuff from the shitty how to get rich books. No, it's not that. Well, not exactly. How did you start in this business? The Augmented Eye was a really important newspaper in the Neo San Francisco days, almost 10 years ago. But there was a big mess involving the head editor being defenestrated. One thing led to another, and during a tough financial spot, I bought the whole thing and assumed duties as chief editor. Neo SF is still the HQ, but most of the revenue comes from here. Just being in Glitch City means at least 30% extra earnings. Oh yeah, I remember the news. It was quite a mess. What made you pick the news website as business? It sounded fun. I decided on it in a whim. Might as well have ended up with a hairdressing chain called Marcello. Anyway, I gotta go. All the orders paid for? Yeah, thank you very much. Please come again. Yeah. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents! Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. Gut punch. And what's a big one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 you. Let's just do that. Age and mix. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole crack house. Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come into our little crack house at all, Mr. What the hell do you care? Payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Yeah. Please let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill, where did you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer service? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Do you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take on armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved a Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk, and she started screaming that she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? There's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Pile driver. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Here you go. That's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? Excuse me? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie could be. I mean, even the most sincere people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually. But for the moment, you lie can give you meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you're really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Still, that's quite a random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Alrighty, don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a Fringe Reaver. Alright. Hey, if he's gonna pay it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All because I want to be mean. Let's get him drunk. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel like there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds like a lot cheaper than an alternative. Which is bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Oh my god, he's what's her name's? Spoiler. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies, at least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then, can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. Eh? Yeah, I know. But he's her, like, you know what I mean? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. The smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Alright. Break time. So that's Gil. That's me. That's Dana. And that's the little Lilim. Now it's safe to keep playing. At least I didn't get locked up this time. What? What do you mean locked up? I need a shuffle button, like just randomize button. Okay, back in action. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable, I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yes, thank you. What can I get you, Miss? Master Specialist Sai P. Asgiri of the 765 Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sai. What can I get for you, Sai? Let's see, I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow. I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one, but that's not too big. Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Alright, so she wants a sweet drink. Let's give her your Sparkle Star. I haven't made one of these yet. Aged X. Here. I expected something with ice, but this is good enough. We don't get many white knights in here as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect, we are angels who soothe those suffering enemy attacks. We are the light of hope in the darkness of times, and the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so that you can arrive safely at a doctor. I also kind of like a firefighter in that sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must see some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building. I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of the hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights. They're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure, I've suffered the deepest, longest, most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. A classy drink. Right? Let's see what I can find for you. Classy. Give her a bad touch. Let's give her a cobalt velvet. Yeah, 'cause this one's got on the rocks. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks and mix. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about him. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name. Now I want to know yours. Oh, sure, just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian. Julianne? No, do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on it. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. Okay. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was sort of out of the question. Right, that was a weird compliment. Yeah. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in the hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then, I felt like it was my calling. That I wanted to help people in the same way they helped me. Huh. Interesting though, one would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run in the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was the other one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same thing too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a full squad of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask them for them because they speed up the processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed, and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with the anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Yep, I'm gonna stop here today. Thanks for the chat, Jill. Sure, no problem. Bye. Come again. Will do. Wait, you forgot your helmet. She's gone. Whoa! Gil, did the ammonia make you go nuts? There was this time in Zanzibar when that almost happened in any case. I'll go check that noise. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Angus' ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead. As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright, then where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What are you planning to do with me? Are you an organ trafficker? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just... You're a rapist, aren't you? Rapist! The whole lot of you. You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder, murder, murder! Oh my god, she's so freaking out. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down. Or to throw in her face. Do we have water? Fedora every... Can I make that? What's this? A drink? You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down. What did you spice it with? Roofies? TTX pumpkins. God, no! I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I can get fired, lose benefits, or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... ugh. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. I'm trying to get through a shift, guys. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper locker? What about... Oh my god! How? Why? What? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much part of a chain. Sort of like the Spiky Chicken and bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have in value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? Huh? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant and that your work does matter. Not sure you drink it at all so fast. So, how is it? It was fine, but not something I'd normally order. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the street, stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what. Your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, I'll take you up on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Piano man. How about I make her a piano woman? But I know if I do that, she won't like it. 5 powdered. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks and mix. Here you go. Ah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean. To provoke a pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't remember this character. Well, I remember her coming in. I don't remember actually talking to her. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of the newspaper called The Augmented Eye? Oh, God. I read it every morning. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. Bastard leaves his reek everywhere he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. Would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance, despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Knowing that I have to work for him is like, why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know. I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all. She is. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's a bit tense at the last couple of days, but even then, you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Huh? What? Sorry, I got carried away. It's fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? Be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh, no, I shouldn't pester her that way. Besides, it's getting late. I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another. Although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. 1 Brantini, please. Coming right up. What's a Brantini? Sorry, a Brantini. Yeah, that. What? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, and 1 of these. Aged mix. Here you go. Yep, this is like the stuff. Cheers. Hey, Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, just kind of happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks. Being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I still have those. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. Fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess I'm not going to forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. Jill, I'm going to leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that! Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I really don't have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job. Others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm going to take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you, and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up and had a couple of drinks and left, so she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey, boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? No, not really. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger. It's just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Let's see, we got total earnings. We earned the shop $2,130. We did drinks $1,780. Made one mistake. We got 25% commission. Today's payment is $445. We got $350 of tips. Flawless service bonus not granted. Here's an extra for helping that girl calm down. $500. Wow. So I got $1,295. Woohoo! Jill is lost in thought about Hollow Plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can browse. Okay. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. Okay, so we're going to save. And we're gonna call it here, guys, because it's been 2.5 hours. It's 10 o'clock, and I need to eat some food. So let's go see who's all out there. And Twitchy Land. Did I hit the right button? I did hit the right button. Let's see. Let's go. We'll go raid Dunkstar. Let's go raid Dunkstar. He's playing Ark. I think that's how you spell his name. Yep. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and we will be back Monday, probably early afternoon, to do who knows what. I haven't decided yet, and of course we'll do, probably be doing some more Valhalla, but I might save this goodnight, and for maybe specific nights, but I also gotta do Ace Attorney, so maybe I'll do that one during the day. We'll see. Alright, so we're gonna go raid Dunk, and thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you guys all later. See yas!
Okay.